Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I hope you are doing good today. And so ThorFi have announced some major updates. Quite a lot is going to be changing in the next few weeks. So in this video, I'm going to do my best to summarize all the information so you don't have to get a headache or frustrated or confused while trying to figure it all out. This will just be a general overview, but I might do more specific related videos of each element in the future if you want me to. So just please leave a comment telling me if that's something that you'd like, or perhaps any specific questions that you've got. In a nutshell, Thor Financial has rebranded to ThorFi, and this video that you can see in the background is their sort of introduction video to the project. The main changes are that nodes are going to be changing to NFTs. There's also going to be a rewards reduction. The claim tax is going to be taken away, and the cost of buying the nodes is going to go up. And they have also introduced a massive gamification element which you can take part in if you want to, which gives you the ability to get increased rewards on your NFTs. So I'm going to cover all these different aspects of it, including how much the price might have to go up for you to keep making the same amount that you're making now. So let's go over the nodes. So all the previously existing Thor and Odin nodes, so all the ones that you have right now, are going to be changing into what's called origin nodes. So any that you have right now and any that you compound or make up until December the 31st are going to automatically change to origin nodes. And any rewards that you have are going to be automatically carried over, but taxed at the appropriate rate of whatever it is. For example, if you're in the 40% tax bracket for that particular node, then at the changeover, you'll be taxed at 40%. So with your brand spanking new origin nodes, you can do three things with them. You can do an origin burn, you can do a transformation, or you can simply just hold it. If you choose to do an origin burn, it means you burn your NFT in the marketplace and you're given either a Thor or Odin keycard depending on which node you burn. So if you burnt an Odin origin node, then you'll be given an Odin origin keycard. And what you can do is you can combine an Odin and a Thor keycard together, and when you do that, you get given a capsule. And these capsules, once they're opened and you see what's inside, can give you certain perks. I'll go into the capsules in a tick, but the second thing that you can do with your origin node is you can do what's called a transformation, where you can transform your origin node into a drift node. And a drift node is pretty much the same as an origin node, except it has a limited lifespan of 90 days, and your rewards will decay over those 90 days. But the drift node has a much greater chance of getting really high multipliers on your rewards, up to 100x. And the third thing you can do with your origin node is you can just hold it, compound it, and claim just like you've been doing right now. So let's go to the capsules. So you can burn a Thor and an Odin node, get a key card, put the key cards together, and then you get what's called a capsule. And with this capsule, you can open it and get whatever perk is inside, and you can put that perk on any origin node. Here are the different perks you can get for the origin capsule. There's a 10% chance of getting a 10% permanent rewards boost. You can get a 50% temporary rewards boost, which I think is 14 days long. Or you can get a Thor token voucher, which is just a load of Thor tokens. We don't actually know how many Thor tokens you get. So as an example, let's say you have 3 Odin nodes and 2 Thor nodes. What you can do is you can burn 2 Odin nodes, you can burn the 2 Thor nodes, and that will give you 2 capsules. You can then open those 2 capsules, see what rewards you get, and then both of those capsules you can put on the remaining Odin node. So you started off with 5 nodes and you end up with 1 Odin node with 2 different perks on it. But let's say you want to take a little bit of risk and you don't want to burn anything, you don't want to get a capsule, but instead you want to transform your origin node into a drift node. It basically works the same as an origin node, except it has a limited lifespan, only 90 days. The rewards you get, which are greater, decrease and decay over that 90 days, and the rewards you get are also fixed, whereas in the origin node, the rewards are variable, but I'll get into that in a little tick. And you can also do the same thing with the drift nodes in terms of burning them to get capsules. So you can get capsules for your drift nodes as well, and these are called drift capsules. The thing with the drift nodes is that even though they only have a 90-day lifespan, you are potentially able to get a lot more multiplier rewards on them. So basically, in summary, you can put perks on origin nodes or drift nodes. With the origin nodes, they're going to last forever, but the rewards is slightly less. With drift nodes, they're going to last for 90 days, but the rewards are slightly more. And speaking of rewards, let's talk about the rewards. Origin nodes get a VRR, or variable reward rate. And basically that means that each day the rewards could be slightly different with an upper and a lower threshold based on the algorithm that they've got. The algorithm checks out info on the blockchain and increases or decreases the rewards based on good or bad data that it's getting. For example, something bad would be an increase in emissions, whereas something good would be transforming nodes. At the time of launch, these are going to be the rewards. You're going to get 0.08 Thor to 0.35 Thor for Odin nodes, and Thor nodes are going to get 0.016 up to 0.07 Thor per day. And I know that this seems like a significant reduction, and it is, but the team is counting on the price of Thor to go up because there is going to be a massive reduction in the amount of emissions coming out. How this is actually going to play out is really anybody's guess, but how it stands right now is that if you are getting the minimum threshold per day, then the price of Thor would have to 12x from where it is right now for you to get the same amount of money, because 12 times 0.08 Thor equals roughly 1. And if it's at the maximum threshold for rewards, then the price of Thor would have to 3x for you to get the same amount of money as you're getting right now, because 3 times 0.35 is roughly 1. On average, the price would have to roughly 7x for everybody to keep getting the same amount of money as they're getting right now, which means the price would have to increase to around about $3 for everybody to keep getting that same amount of money. And in DeFi terms, this isn't actually a lot. It's not a big increase, but obviously with the market is right now, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. The fees are calculated differently, but listening to the AMA, the amount will be roughly the same as we pay now. So are these changes good or bad? Well, obviously it's a little bit too early to tell right now, but I'm feeling that these are positive changes because the whole point of all of this is to reduce emissions, and they've certainly done that, but they've done that whilst also keeping the door open for us to be able to get the same amount of money as we were getting before, and potentially a whole lot more as well. And I'd be really interested if the ThorFi team did any modeling of this, and if they did, what results they got. I know a lot of people are going to be really annoyed with this rewards reduction, particularly considering that Thor said they weren't going to reduce the rewards again. But in my opinion, it does seem to provide a good foundation for the future, particularly because the protocol is now going to be able to survive without giving out 1 billion Thor per day, which was the very reason that the price is where it is at the moment. And if the team can prove that the ecosystem is solid and it does what it says it's going to do, and it actually pays people, then that, combined with the future positive price action, which all this is designed to do in the first place, could incentivize more people to come on board, which is then going to have a really big positive feedback loop. And let's also remember that Thor has survived a whole year while dozens and dozens of protocols have died around them. All of this amongst a really cruel bear market, which has seen a whole flock of black swan events. Obviously, there are issues with all of this too, and the main one being that nobody's getting into crypto at the moment. The market is basically dead. So it's possible the price might take a while to go up, so we might have to weather this rewards reduction together as a community. And also, it's far too complicated right now for the non-crypto person to get into it, and even the crypto person has to reread things things and double check everything to really get their head around it. They really have to simplify the messaging, and guides are a good idea. And of course, I'm happy to do any guides if the Thor team want me to. So that is it for now, and I do hope it made it all a little bit clearer for you. And I'm really, really intrigued to know what you think about the changes to Thorify. Please leave a comment, and also if you have any questions about any of the changes, please leave a comment for that too. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.